Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cricket 19. We're going into a first-class game here against Derby. We obviously did pretty well in the last game, so hopefully we can build on that, build some more confidence, and yeah, hopefully, carry on this positive momentum and work our way into the T20 team. Looking at that, looks like a heavily cracked pitch, so we'll have to watch out for that against the spinners. But yeah, hopefully we can impress in this form of the game, which will help us in the short form of the game as well, and try and mix up the career mode a bit with some games in different modes. But let's see how this goes. We've called the toss. I'm going to say we're going to win. And we lost. There we go. Well, what do I know, hey? What do I know? I'd bowl first on this if I was them. And that's exactly what they're going to do. So we're going to have a tough task here. Hopefully the top order can get us some decent runs, so we're not in a bad position. But let's see what work we're going to have to do. Right, so it looks like our top order didn't do too bad at all. We're 132 for 3 after 32 overs. So we have lost a couple wickets, probably more than we want to by this time in the innings. But we've been scoring, at not a bad rate, and and we're batting with Sibley, who's he's 59 off. Wow, I was just not paying attention. That one went to the boundary. Well, won't you check that? That ball was a little too straight, which is why I was able to work it onto the leg side, but did not expect it to beat the fielder. And we get a 4 off a second ball. But I was saying Sibley's obviously had many balls at the crease now. He's nearly 100 balls in, but he's built himself a big score here. So maybe that's going to be the way forward for us. Just get used to it, take our time, and hopefully then go on to build a big score. Again, nicely worked onto the onside. This one should just be a single though. Yeah, and it is. It's a good first over. Just settle into the game slowly. Right, we're up against Dow here. It's kind of right armour coming around the wicket, so it's interesting angle he's trying for, which is strange that this gap's open. Maybe he'll try and bowl it. Just nick the single there, but yeah, strange angle for him to be bowling. He's not the quickest bowler either. Just have to get used to this kind of awkward angle. I might need to look at changing our helmet. It doesn't seem to really go so well with the county uniform, at least. So maybe you need to look to, and maybe it's time to change the bat as well. We've had the bat for probably a season and a half, maybe 2 seasons. It's always good to change up the bat, give us kind of a new, fresh look, fresh vibe on the pitch. We're 6 from 9. Just taking things relatively easily here. Just pushing a couple of singles around when the ball's a bit too straight. We have a medium pacer now. We have a kind of a heavy field behind square on the leg side. So kind of strange. Wouldn't expect the medium pacer to bowl short balls. But got off strike off his first ball there. Right, and it's our first chance against the spin here. So we'll have to be wary. It's kind of a full toss there from him. Should have cashed in on that. He's 30 off his 5 overs, so he's been going for quite a bit. So maybe he hasn't been bowling too well, or we've just been batting really well against him. But I don't want to do anything too rash. I do see this fielder at slip here. I've been caught out by him before, trying to play my favourite shot down to third man, so we'll be wary about playing that shot early in the innings before I kind of get confident. How crazy is it? Van Beek's only bowled 10 overs and he is absolutely knackered, and that shows there with a fantastic shot from us. Just precisely hit through that gap. Just beautiful timing. Kind of toe end of the bat, but it was on the full. That one absolutely rocketed to the boundary. And again, through the offside. No chance of the fielders getting that. That one timed a little nicer. Come off a nice part of the bat. And I think his tiredness is probably playing into this a little bit. Meaning that he's bowling probably not as quick. And not as accurately as he would probably like. Right, we've got Reese back into attack now. He's got 2 wickets, so we'll have to be wary of him. He's obviously fancying himself against us. Yeah, of 5 overs as well, so he's been doing well. Nicely worked out there into the deep, just for a 1 though.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for East.
That was the 50 partnership. So that came up. It seemed to come up real quick. It looks like we've barely. It feels like we've barely been at the crease, and yet we're already at a 50 partnership. So Sibley's been scoring pretty well as well. He's obviously on 95 now, so he's closing in on his century. He seems to be bowling a pretty good line. Not too straight, so I can easily work it onto the onside, but not too wide either. Allowing me to hit the ball into the offside, but against the spinner. Just work that one away for a single. That one was too much on my legs. Poor line from the bowler there. One shot I never really have been able to really master is a sweep shot, and it's something that maybe in the nets or something in training in this game I can work on. I have never been able to kind of just master the timing of it really. So never been confident enough to play it in a match situation. But it's a really useful shot, particularly against the spinners. Just opens up parts of the ground that maybe you can't hit to. Kind of almost everything behind square really. Nice shot down the ground there. Hopefully this will be a couple. Might even get to the boundary. I think it will, yeah. Great shot. He was bowling a pretty good line. And yeah, it wasn't allowing me to free my arms, so hitting him nicely down the ground was ideal there. Just work a single down there towards fine leg. And I think Sibley's on 99, so hopefully next time we skip this, he should get to his century. No, he's still there on 99. He unfortunately wasn't able to get that one elusive run. And there it is. There's his century.
Fantastic performance.
Look at him with the Davey Warner celebration. 13 fours and 4 sixes. Wow. 4 sixes. He's don't see that too often in a county game, in the longer form of the game. So Sibley obviously likes to hit the ball. But we're still quite far away from a century. And Sibley's moved on to 110, and we start the over with a fabulous shot through the covers. 4 of 4. We seem to be playing a lot more classy shots today. Sibley's going for the big ones, and we're going for the classy ones. Oh, poor batting from us. We didn't need to be trying to play at that. It wasn't very clever from us. Look at that, fantastic shot. Short pitched bowling, but it's just been absolutely rejected down the ground. Hopefully it'll get for a 4, and it does. That's probably my favourite shot today so far. Very, very high off the bat, but very, very straight bat off Van Beek, and that's two boundaries off this over. So Van Beek's coming to the attack, but it hasn't been all rosy for him yet. Right, well, it looks like Sibley took the hole over against the spinner. So we're back here against Van Beek, and they've quite rightly...
Yes.
We're gonna... That is very cheeky of us. We got a 2 there.
Up to 100 runs.
And that brings up the 100 partnership, but that was a very, very cheeky, cheeky 2. Completely mistimed the shot. Sibley's still obviously hanging around. We're on 44, off 44 now. I think that's the line he's trying to go for. That's probably a little better ball. Just working nicely there to the man at deep square. We've got a very attacking field now. So any bad ball that he bowls here, 100% will be punished. So he's got not much room for error. Oh, should have beaten that fielder there. But I've just realised, just whilst I was busy paying attention to this bowler, that we've lost Sibley. So he must have gone out for... there's fielders aren't getting that, even though there's fielders out on the offside. That was just a wonderful shot. No amount of fielders were stopping that, and that's a 50 for us. 9 fours. But it looks like we're playing at Lords. I hadn't noticed this. I'd kind of seen the press box. I'd seen the press box, but didn't think... Only just really clocked me when I saw the little weatherman. That... Oh, no. Oh, I thought that would have beaten the fielder. Oh, I think he's gone. I think he might be gone. Oh, he didn't dive. He didn't put the bat down. He's out. He's gone. That was poor. That was 100% my bad. Running out marker dare there. Didn't need to lose that wicket. We just got to be careful here about not losing too many more wickets. We don't want to... We don't want to expose the tail too early. Ooh. Could have got a 2. Yeah, don't want to expose the tail too soon. We want to hopefully get our century. So we don't want to be batting against batting with number 9, 10, and 11, because they might clean them up very quickly. Played inside that. Should have left it. Haven't been too good at leaving the ball today. Haven't really left too many balls actually. Yeah, just hasn't felt natural. We still got, was it 34 overs remaining in the day today? Just beat that fielder there. We could have very easily been run out if that fielder had managed to catch the ball. But I think it's very rare that we kind of bat a whole day really. Normally in these county games, particularly when I was playing for, Banbury, I think it was. Yeah, we often had 2 whole innings within a day. But we're gonna need to, as these kind of games get tougher and we mature as a player and the teams we play with get better. I think we will be batting whole days. Right, well, we haven't had the spinner for a little while. So it's interesting to see him back. That was close. Direct hit would have had miles there. But yeah, haven't seen the spinners for a little while. All right, and I see this as an opportunity here. To quickly score some runs. We could have very easily been caught there. Wasn't the best shot from us. I think the fielder kind of misjudged it a bit. And we were lucky we got away with that. Right, we've lost another wicket. Ho, he dropped that because the ball was probably travelling at him like an absolute train. We got caught out there, I think, last episode. And last time I was like, how on earth did he hold on to that? And it looks like this time, actually, the ball was too powerful and he couldn't hold on to it. Jesus, that's gone high. I think that might go for a 6. Yeah, I think it has. That ball went very, very high. It's got 114 yards. That ball went sky high. I don't think I've ever hit a ball that high in this game before. And again, and this one nicely. This one not as high, but still timed okay enough. We back up the 6 with a 4. And this is probably an important ball of the over. Oh, we didn't manage it. Wanted to work a single down the ground. I think the game got a bit confused because Stone, I think, got dismissed. But it was kind of really weird. The game kind of just automatically went to a sim. So I'm not sure what happened there. But as you can see from there, we were all out for 328. And even though we tried to accelerate the scoring, we were unable to get our century. We got quite a lot of run-outs, which is not what you would expect to see. But 93 not out is not bad. Just a bit frustrating there that we didn't get our century. But we are just going to sim through this. We're not going to bowl. Not too fussed about bowling. And see what we get. See what happens. Well, as you can see there, they didn't do very well at all. I think other than Gledall there, they all got out pretty cheaply. So I think we're just going to jump back into this. And hopefully we can finish this game just by scoring big in the second innings here and then bowling them out cheaply. Right, we're 99 for 3 this time, so we're not as well as we were last time. I think we were 130-ish something for 3, but this time we're batting with Nurse. We managed to get Sibley's wicket, I think, quite cheaply there. So we're gonna stay at the crease there. We're gonna try and see if we can get a half century. I do want to get 2 half centuries in this row, but we're already lead by 214 runs. Which I don't think they're probably going to chase anyway, batting last on this wicket, which looks very strange now. It's all kind of like blending into the grass. But yeah, I don't think they'll even chase 214. But we're just going to have to put up some quick runs here. Ah, poor shot from us there. Might be caught. Oh, and he drops it. Well, we got away with that. I thought I timed that a lot better than I did, but he's dropped us there. We'll have a look at this on the replay. Ball went quite high, and he was running back. Oh, it just spilt it. Poor fielding there from, not sure who that was. But he's put down a big wicket there, he'll know that. And his teammates won't be too happy about that. His captain won't be happy. No catch in that one. That one's gone way over the fielder's head. Full toss from the bowler. And that one was too easy. Surprised we actually got it that high. That's a tough ball to hit. It was really, really low. I think we're going to try and do that as much as we can. Don't really want to faff around in the second innings. I think we've probably got a lead big enough anyway. Not sure what's happening here. Well, how's that happened then? Well, hold up. I need to have a look at this.
The captain is going with the spinner.
So look, so the ball's gone, right? The ball's gone. It's going. On the map on the screen, it's shown that it's gone way past the boundary. So I'm not running, and it doesn't go. Well, what happened there then? I think that might be another drop catch. I think that one carried to the fielder. It was going to be touch and go. Have a look here on the replay. Just kind of glanced. Yeah, and it was another drop catch. So that's 2 drop catches now. They're going to be cursing themselves here. Particularly when I'm hitting shots like that. Just not caring anymore. That one's definitely gone past the boundary. Don't have to worry about that one. And yeah, having a bit of fun in this innings now. Nearly getting a nurse run out. Oh, and this time we are caught. Fine, 3rd time lucky for them. Didn't time it too well. But yeah, we do get caught there finally at mid-off. Tried to hit, just didn't time it too well. Yeah, had it beaten that fielder, it was obviously raced away to the boundary. But we got out for 23 there. 2 sixes, no fours. I'm pretty confident here we're going to win the game. So we're just going to bowl kind of almost a celebratory over here. They're 29 for 2 in the 7th over, so they're struggling already. And oof, they're struggling already, and I don't see them getting anywhere near our score. They still trail by 383. Oh, and they do work some runs away. Might be a 4 actually. Yeah, I think it will. So not the best end to the 1 over I'm bowling. But alas, I think our contribution with the bat should mean that we win this game. Oh, I think they got very close there in the end. They got to 378. Wow. So they did indeed get very, very close. Critchley with 95, Wilden with 83, but we do come through with the win. Obviously, yeah, we weren't able to get man of the match, but Critchley taking, probably quite a lot of wickets and almost being in the top 2 scorers in both his sides' innings. So fair play to him, but another good outing for us. Had a bit of fun in the 2nd innings. Fortunately, couldn't continue for too long. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We managed to get for a whole county game in one episode, so that's not something we get to say too often. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you on another episode of Career Mode.